This is the Falconeyes F7 RGB pocket light. Let's open it up and see how it works. I bought this light for $106 on AliExpress, including this little tripod and this monitor/light mount. If you'll want to buy this light for yourself, I'm going to leave links down below for AliExpress and Amazon. With that being said, let's start with the unboxing and then test this light out. We need to cut here too. And this is the light. It's pretty heavy. It's not lightweight at all, but it feels very good in the hand. Great build quality. USB-C charging port, some dials to change probably the colors and turn on and off the light. Here's a mount. On this side there is nothing. There we go. Let's see if we have any battery. I guess no. We'll have to charge it. Ah, no, we do have battery. I just needed to hold the power button. Okay, we're gonna play with the light afterwards, but the build quality from first impressions is very good. It's built out of aluminum. It's pretty heavy, feels really robust. Now let's see what else we have. We have this sticker with all the effects that this light provides. You can stick it on the back of the light. Let's do that. User manual. A nice case if you're traveling with this light. Definitely gonna become useful for me. Inside the case we also have some accessories. We also have this mount, which feels really sturdy. Then we have a cold shoe adapter mount and a USB-C cable to charge the light. Like I said, with the package I also got this little tripod. It was a free gift. Plastic. And I also got this monitor mount, which I'm probably going to use with my monitor. Comes also with an Allen key. And with this mount you'll be able to tilt your light or monitor, just like so, and also pan it if you want to. Now I'm going to mount this light on this little tripod and we're going to test out how good it is, how powerful it is, and what you can do with this light. And right away we have some effects. We have scenes in here, then we can choose between all these effects on this sticker. So let's see what effects we have. Number 1 is police. Number 2 is probably ambulance. This is fire truck, I think. Lightning effect, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, can't really change the brightness of the effects. 5th one is another lightning effect. 6th effect is HSI effect. Have no idea what that is, but as I can see, it's just slowly changing the RGB colors. Another HSI effect. This is changing the RGB colors a little bit faster, as you can see. TV effect. Candle effect. Paparazzi effect, which is pretty cool. Strobe effect or very fast lightning effect. Wow, this actually drives me crazy. And this, I have no idea what that is. Oh, this is like emergency SOS effect. RGB effect. What is that? Dancing effect? Have no idea. In total there are 20 effects here. Heart effect or love effect. And RGB very fast. That's it. Now let's switch to the different settings to the regular light mode. This is the regular light mode, and here you can change the brightness of the light. As you can see, the percentage are moving. You can change it to as low as 1% up to 100. So it's very adjustable if you need that. And you can also change the Kelvin value of the light from 2500 K, which is very warm, up to, let's see, up to 9000 K, which is very cold. Now let's check out the RGB light. So here we have hue on the first line, and saturation, and then brightness. Now I have brightness 100%, and again we can change the brightness as low as we want to, from 1% up to 100. And then the way we change the values is we're pressing this button here, and we can change the color. From these hues here, we have numbers here. So let's say, for example, if I want to have a red color, I'm gonna go to 360. So let's go to 360. This is going to be red, completely red color. And if I want blue, I'm gonna go to 180. Right, and then also if I want to, I can change the saturation of the color. So now it's at 100 saturation, and if I want to, I can change it to 0, 20, and so on and so forth. And this is basically what the whole light can do. You have your effects here that you can choose from. You cannot adjust the brightness of the effects. You can also use the light as a regular light from 2500 K up to 9000 K, and you can change the brightness from all the Kelvin values, and you can also use it as an RGB light and change the colors to your liking. Now let's see how this light works in real world practical use, for example in my YouTube video. So first of all, I'm going to try to use this light as my background light to make it a little bit more colorful. Afterwards, I'm going to try to put it in the back and use it as a kicker light, then as a fill light from here, and then finally I'm going to try to use this light as my main key light. At the moment I'm only using one light. This is my main key light, a light bulb and a cheap softbox. I really want to change this light, but this is what I have at the moment. So let's put it in the background and try to play with the colors and play with the saturation and play with the brightness and see which one looked the best. So this is the most simple and clean option. I have the light set up to 5000 Kelvin at 58% or 60% of brightness. Now it's 100%, but I think it's way too bright. So I'm gonna lower it maybe to like even 40%, something like this. And this already looks better than before because it makes the background a little bit more interesting. If you want to go for something much darker, you can also reduce the brightness even more to like 15%, and it still does something. Check this out. So this is completely without the light, and now this is with the light at 15%, 5000 Kelvin. Now let's play around with the RGB. Let's change this weird color to something different. Maybe like this color looks pretty cool, teal. And we're gonna put the brightness at around 45% and the saturation, I would say around 60%. So this looks pretty cool as well, and as you can see, this light is filling up the whole background behind me. So it's really powerful, and it's only at 60%. Let's put it to 100 and see how powerful it is. Okay, now the light is at 100%, and as you can see, it's very powerful and bright. Let's change the color and see if I can find something more interesting. Let's maybe change to purple. Something like here. So you get the idea. You can play around with the colors, you can change the background, you can change whatever you want with this light. And if you want, you can also put this light in the effects that this light has and kind of use the effects just like so. Let's switch to the effects, and you can put the police effect if you want to, and all the other cool effects that this light has. Let's put the candle one. The candle kind of looks cool and nice in the background, like I have a candle in the background. Pretty cool. Okay, now let's try this light as a kicker light. And as you can see, I have a kicker light in here, which is pretty bright. I'm gonna lower the brightness a little bit. This looks much better. Now I am at 35%, but I still think it's a little bit too bright. And in my opinion, this looks pretty optimal at 15%, 2500K. And if you want, again, you can change it to RGB and choose a different color if you're kind of going for a different look. So let's say, for example, I want to have a blue color here behind me as a kicker light. I can do that as well. Now let's try this light as a fill light, and then afterwards I'm going to try this light as a key light. All right, so right now I have the light as a fill light, and as you can see, I have a little bit of a shadow behind me. I'm going to move like this, so let me just adjust the light a little bit, and this looks much better. So this light can also work as a fill light if you want to. And now for the final test, let's try this light as a main key light and see how it works. So right now I have the Falcon F7 set up as a key light, and as you can see, it can definitely work, but to be honest, it does not look really good, not because of the light, but because the light source is very, very small and compact. And if you want to have a good key light, you will have to use a big source of light, like this softbox that I'm using to shoot all of my videos. So the Falcon F7 can be definitely used as a key light, but it's not optimal. This light is better to use as a fill light, kicker light, maybe background light, and maybe if you're shooting some product B-roll and you want to have like different colors and so on and so forth, or for certain effects in cars, for quick interviews and so on and so forth. But I would definitely not use this light as a main key light. So I guess this is it for today. If you have some questions or comments, let me know down below, and I guess I will see you in the next one. Peace out.